by Representatives Toman and other House and Senate sponsors. Engrossed House Bill 1141 is a bill for an act to amend and reenact Section 16.1-10-02 of the North Dakota Century Code relating to using public service or property for a political purpose. Mr. Speaker, your Industry, Business, and Labor Committee Representative Warner Ray Chairman recommends amendments, and when so amended, recommends do not pass on House Bill 1141 by a vote of 8 yeas, 3 nays, and 3 absent not voting. Mr. Speaker.
Representative Ball.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, members of the Assembly, before us, we have amended House Bill 1141, which was reviewed by your Industry, Business, and Labor Committee and received a do not pass recommendation by a vote of 8-3. House Bill 1141 seeks to address a loophole that allows a political subdivision to be a member of an organization, which in turn may use membership dollars to either, one, disperse those funds to another organization, or two, use them within their own organization to support or oppose ballot measures or political candidates. The intent of this bill is to not restrict education and informational efforts by these organizations, but rather to ensure that membership dues are used only for educational purposes, not political advocacy. During our committee hearing, we engaged in a thorough discussion, hearing testimony from both supporters and opponents of the bill. However, several concerns emerged regarding its unintended consequences, including what defines a private organization. Would this include newspapers publishing public notices, chambers of commerces, et cetera, et cetera? Could certain entities lose access to safety grants from WSI? Would regional workforce grants be impacted by this? Could other unforeseen restrictions arise? Additionally, we heard from the Ethics Commission, which expressed concerns that this bill conflicts with their long-term objectives. Specifically, it mandates that we did hear from the Ethics Commission, and the bill was amended to reflect something that better aligns with them. However, it would still most likely waste time on their end. Mr. Speaker and members of the Assembly, after careful consideration, your IB&L committee has recommended a do not pass on House Bill 1141. I respectfully urge you to uphold that recommendation and vote red on this bill. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Discussion. Representative Vetter.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, members of the Assembly. League of Cities, they've been around for a long time. And I'm looking around the legislature here, and I'm seeing a lot of legislators, and there's several of us who have been around for a long time. And so my question I pose to the chamber is, have you ever known the League of Cities to ever introduce or support a bill that benefited the individual property owner and not just the city? I mean, we have lots of legislators here, seen lots of bills. I'd like to see one bill out there. I'm sure there's got to be something out there that didn't just benefit the city and not the individual property owner. So I would say vote green on this one.
Any further discussion? Seeing none, House has before it for final consideration House Bill 1141. The clerk will open the key and you can record your vote. Has every member voted? Does any member wish to change their vote? Key will be closed and the clerk will take the roll. Final vote shows 39 yea, 51 nay. House Bill number 1141 is declared failed. On the 11th order of business, House has before it House Bill 1239, which has been read. Mr. Chief Clerk.
Mr. Speaker, engrossed House Bill 1239 was introduced by Representative Toman and other House and Senate sponsors. Engrossed House Bill 1239 is a bill for an act to create and enact a new section to Chapter 11-30 through 33 and a new section to Chapter 40-47 and a new chapter to Title 51 and a new section to Chapter 58-03 of the North Dakota Century Code relating to blockchain technology and to protection for digital asset mining. Mr. Speaker, your Industry, Business, and Labor Committee, Representative Warner Ray Chairman, recommends amendments and when so amended recommends do not pass on House Bill 1239 by a vote of 10 yeas, 2 nays, and 2 absent not voting. Mr. Speaker.
Representative Johnson.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and members of the 69th. The expressed premise